Dear USY, if you close your eyes and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it doesn't feel like any time has passed you by. 7 seconds feels like an instant. 7 seconds is even shorter than most of the TikToks that we watch. While 7 years is a long period of time, personally, it's felt like 7 seconds, like time ran out in a flash. 7 years ago, when I stepped in the coach bus to embark on my very first Kadima encampment, little did I know that stepping on that bus would be life-changing. I grew up going to synagogue each week, going to Jewish day school, and being a rabbi's child. So let's just say Judaism played a major role in my life. I loved soccer, playing with friends, seeing family, and running around the synagogue with the kids that would occasionally come join me. But once USY came into my life, there was an amazing transformation that took place, which has allowed me to become the person I am today. You have taken a girl who's afraid to meet new people when walking into a room full of strangers into a young woman who cannot wait to see new faces and create a bond with them. You have transformed a teenager who's afraid to tell a funny story because she'd be judged into a lady who has more confidence in herself. You have given a gal a family who she cannot imagine life without. 7 years ago, when I got on the bus to head to the beautiful Perlman camp where encampment took place, my mind was racing with so many different thoughts. Would I make friends? Would this week live up to the hype that everyone talked about? Would this week be as life-changing as everyone said it would be? If you're wondering the answers to these questions, they're yes, yes, and yes. Thank goodness I won that bus, because if I had not, who knows where I'd be today. After encampment, even the strongest zipper could not keep my mouth shut, so I just kept talking about my friends, the rock songs, funny moments during the talent show, and so much more. Year after year, I went to encampment, and I loved it. While my side on the Kadima side was one filled with much joy and fun, it was nothing compared to what was waiting for me on the USY side of encampment. With my luggage in one hand and my best friend's hand in the other, I was ready to begin my USY journey. During freshman year encampment, among all the other fun traditions of being USYer, like the intense maccabiah or the lip sync battle, I found myself amazed by the Ruach session on Friday night after Shabbat dinner. After we finished Birkat Hamazon, the room exploded with singing, laughter, and spirit to the point that the room was literally shaking from everyone jumping up and down and singing. That Ruach session has stuck with me all this time because it showed me the power of spirit and my love for being in a place where I can be unapologetically Jewish. After that night, I decided that I want to give everyone else in my USY community that feeling of belonging, intense love and connection to Judaism. I knew that becoming a leader in my region was the next step I needed to take in my USY journey. So when Regional Board Applications, or RGB application, season came around, guess whose application was in the pile? You guessed it, mine was. Thank goodness I took this risk because it showed me how much it meant to me to help others explore their Jewish identity. So when it came time to submit REB, or Regional Executive Board applications, I knew that this is what my past experiences have led me to. From leading Shachri at Kadima encampment in order to get a canteen coupon, to rapping about tefillin at Midwinter Convention, this is what I wanted to do. While I thankfully still have time left in my term as a Hagalil Reled, these past couple of months have been some of the most powerful of my USY career. Seeing my community praying with huge smiles on their faces at our virtual Shachrit Live was such a beautiful sight to see. Knowing that my region sees me as one of their tour guides on their Jewish journey is filled with joy, challenges, and learning. USY, you've shown me that everyone needs to take some risks. Taking risks is what makes life exciting and new. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but that's just another experience that you can learn and grow from. USY has given me a family that is beyond anything I could have ever imagined. Every time I would walk through a door at a synagogue, or now zip through the Zoom waiting room into the main session, I no longer see a bunch of random kids, but I see a family. Over these 7 years, I have learned more about myself, others, and my Judaism than I could have ever imagined. 7 years ago, when I was on the bus coming home from that life-changing encampment, I remember all the seniors huddled in the back of the bus, crying hysterically. At the time, I couldn't even fathom how quickly their USY must have flown by. As I sat next to my best friend, who I met that week, we were talking about how far away we were from being those crying seniors on the bus. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7 years have practically flashed before my eyes. 7 years of laughter, learning, tefillah, smiles, tears, friends, ruach, crispy critters, makavia, conventions, encampment, and so much more. These past 7 years have easily been the best 7 years of my life that I would not trade for the world. USY, you have taught me how to love myself and others. USY, you have shown me to be proud of who I am, no matter what. USY, you have made me the person I am today, and I will forever be grateful. I truly owe you one. This will not be the last you see of me. Your biggest fan, Cameron Fields.